Hello, how's everyone doing? I see everyone's doing very wonderful. Yes, I am alive. I'm here in the flesh. All right. I myself am doing spectacular. I've been excited for this day to come, and it is here. I can wiggle my eyebrows too. How's it going? It happens. Just my voice is just different. All right. So I'm going to start off with showing yeah, my expressions. So first we have my hungry face because I could always go for a donut. Donut, slushy, steak, all of the above. And then next we have the compassionate eyes. When I see something I really like. Which is all of you lovely people. Alright, moving on. The next expression is one of my favorite. This is me blushing for all the interesting comments that come through the chat. Ah, I see. And then moving on again, we have one of the iconic expressions. No, we don't have that redeemed yet. Or at all. We, however, have this expression. This is my iconic goggles. Alright, I meant at all. I didn't mean yet. The only reason why I said yet was because of the redeem. It's everything will be fine. I'm sure a lot of people will remember. I don't doubt that for 1 second. And then with this expression, I can stack the other expressions on top of it. Now we have the blushing goggles. Next up, everyone's favorite. We got ourselves the hard eyes. And then we got the hungry goggles. Boggles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I will show you I'll show you my design. I'll show you me. This is me. We have ourselves wide me. We have the extra thin me. Yes. Show you my full body. That's what I didn't want to say. Yeah, it is. Extra wide. But looking at the design itself, it's fine. It's fine. Xbox will come. We have obviously this handsome guy. As you can see, you see the chest. I got my iconic left breast pocket, red tie. Got the dark shirt, my brown belt, and to top it off, the lab coat. Moving down, we have the hands, the legs, and the bottom part of the lab coat. Going further down, we have the knees, we have the ankles, and you see me between my legs. What an interesting sight. My shoes I really like as well, because you can slip them on, slip them off. No hassle whatsoever. And if you notice, I have black socks on. Jolly, I can't give away my designer. It's a secret. And if we look close enough, bun probably comes up to my kneecaps. And so yeah, this is my design. My secrets are trade. Although a part of lab safety, I require gloves at times, but you will see those in the future. Right now, the only experimentation we're doing is just dealing with computer hardware and software. Alright, moving on. Not gonna talk about lab safety protocols just yet. No, that is false. I do not blow up labs. I, however, consume a little more electricity than I should. I, however, don't need goggles just yet. Lab safety is for the weak. But it is to guarantee if anyone does anything stupid, you are protected by that paper. Alright. And here we have the info card. I know all of you want to know everything about me. Just kidding. I hope don't dig too deep. So shout out to my artist for making the typo. that was a unfortunate accident, but it is what it is. So, you might be wondering, what is my age? However, gonna just put this right here for all of you to see. And make it black, a little bit easier to see. Sorry, I can't do math. What? I'm not 69. I'm not old. Alright, I'm not old. Alright, so moving on to our favorite blood teepee. And for that, we have ourselves a certain letter that is very interesting. And it's a common word I use. Letter. I mean, if you had an H, it would be a word. I'm sorry, Jolly. This, however, is not a 0. This is the letter O. O. As what we can see, I am O for my blood typey. My blood is not a typo. Type O. You guys are bad. Moving on. Everyone seems to be pretty curious about the height. You're correct on that fact that O is compatible with most people. With all people. If we want to get into specifics, come back at a later date. Alright, everyone, put in your guesses now of what my height is. No, you're not allowed to guess. And here we have our stats. Apparently can't see it. There we go. I am 180 centimeters, 1.8 meters, or roughly 5'11", give or take 0.5 inches. That is the science life. Sure. I won't say that I'm tall, and I won't say I'm small. It's just a matter of perception. Please, I don't want to be used as a jungle gym. Don't worry. For everyone that's small or taller, your height is just perfect for you and the way you are. Next, everyone wants to know DOB. So what is DOB? Date of birth. I'm sure most of you know that, but on the side, let's see some guesses for the date of birth. .420. These are some pretty good guesses. But the real question is, are they good enough? Interesting. Some of you were close. Really close. We're talking July 20th. Yes, I, however, am definitely a summer child. I keep telling you, I don't know math. Yep, the zodiac sign is Cancer. And funny enough, this is also the day with the NASA moon landing. So I feel slightly honored for my birthday. Welcome. So as you can see, for the overall infograph, my age is 21, blood type is O, height 180 centimeters, DOB 720, and presenting to all of you the next info card. Yes, I led the NASA moon landing before I was born. And so, here we have interests. Favorite food is tungsten. That is incorrect. As you probably heard earlier, favorite foods include a good variety. I'm sure that you'll be interested. I see. Yes, my favorite food is oxygen. You know what they say, can't live without it. I hate that. Okay, favorite foods. We'll start off with the number one. Number two. Number 4, and we'll top it off with top 5. Yes. I invented oxygen. I hope all of this fits. Have to break it up here. Okay. And I should just left it white. I didn't even realize it was black. Alright, favorite foods. Let's see. Squeeze that right there. So, for number 1, we have steak. Steak is a huge favorite of mine. I've had steak from many different places. I have also had salmon from many different places. Actually, this whole list consists of many different places. Kind of cook on the steak, medium well. And it really depends on what kind of steak it is. If it's New York strip, flank, sirloin, all the above. Most of the time, I will choose medium well. Now, I wouldn't condone raw. Okay, and then for the second favorite food, donuts. For donuts, yeah, just basically about every single donut. The only kinds I dislike for donuts It really, jelly donuts. Jelly donuts I don't really like too well. Although I do like cream and what is referred to as Boston cream. Next, we have ourselves salmon. Now, I really enjoy salmon when it's smoked. That's actually just about what I eat is smoked. Tell Rena I said thanks. And I like specific, basically just a sprinkle of salt, a squeeze of lemon, and pepper. Just a pinch of pepper on my salmon. Next, of course, we have apples. Honeycrisp, that's my number one. But all apples, they're really good to me. And as for strawberries, well, they're the one food I would basically eat every day. No problem whatsoever. No, one apple a day does not keep an engineer away. The engineer's work is never done. It keeps going, going, and going. And I bet all of you are wondering, what are my likes? What are my likes? Water. Alright. Alright. Yes, one strawberry a day keeps the engineer at bay. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Oh, so one strawberry probably won't exactly work, but it's enough to keep me at bay. I see. Well, I'm glad you could join. Yes, I do like to chew 5 gum. How does it feel to chew 5 gum? If you really want to know, I highly suggest experimenting yourself. There's nothing better than to go out and taste the flavors for yourself. Taste the rainbow? I don't think that's 5 gum, but I'll just roll with it. Alright, yeah, but it's 5 gum, I guess. Yes, it is true, I did invent 5 gum. I had to taste test over 26 different flavors. And of those flavors, I originally picked 5. And spearmint is got to be my favorite. Carrot flavored gum, no comment whatsoever. That'll have to be an exclusive test I'll have to run. It is truly a possibility. Invented cars, gum flavored gum. When? Any day of the week, you can simply go to a store. You'll find some, no problem whatsoever. So this list, however, for likes is kind of generic. Can I squeeze it? Alright. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this for now. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like music. Yes. I'll elaborate on that in a little bit. No comment on that one. So for movies specifically, I really enjoy sci-fi and fighting movies. For sci-fi specifically, we have ourselves Star Wars, Star Trek, Interstellar, Martian, all the above. They're all great movies. Yes, I also invented the television. But for fighting movies, I like the classics that Bruce Lee was in. I'm sure all of you would have tech without me. It would come along eventually. And then for music, I have a wide variety. Wait, actually, let me shift back to the movies. So I really like just about any movie, but those two were my top favorite. So if you have any suggestions, if you want recommendations, let me know. I have a list. Alright, with music, wide variety. A big wide variety. But if I were to pick a favorite, it would have to be metal. That's the type of music you enjoy. Time shifting? No comment. There is no such thing as time travel yet. Anyways, metal is really peak music for me. Specifically power metal. That is what I thrive on. It induces a very interesting sensation of motivation. And with that, you're able to perform at a significant level. You can also get that same reaction with classical music. For metal, it's more about the instrumentals. And so it is the same thing for classical music as well. Electronic music, the Viking metal dance video. No, I didn't invent that, but I filmed it. Nickelback, well, it's all right. It's not my top 10, but it's enjoyable to listen to. And Nine Inch Nails too. Nine Inch Nails is pretty good. But if you have any suggestions, go ahead and send them my way. So I also listen to a lot of synth music. If you could tell, the background music is synth, and I really like it. Rammstein. Yeah, I used to listen to it a lot back in my early years. I genuinely enjoy it. And then, let's move on to gaming. With gaming, wide variety. Really a wide variety. Can be something from strategy to FPS. FPS is one of my best categories. And then I sometimes do, yeah, horror. I really like horror. Solitaire? Yes. I really enjoy chess. For Minesweeper, I have not played it actually. Lab computers. In my spare time, I do. And so, if Facebook games, no, I do not play Facebook games. As you can tell with inventing, Jolly's been asking all these questions. They are indeed true and false at the same time. Candy Crush. No. Picasso came on Paint. Yes. We'll just say yes. And then for dislikes, actually, no, I'm skipping. What am I saying? Combat. So I'm huge into boxing, MMA. I'll watch it on my spare time. I, however, do not practice it. The true director for Avengers videos. Yes, I am the true director. I had to choreograph it with all the shots. And then the CGI that was added in afterwards, pain. Real pain. Okay, so everyone... everyone... No, I don't go around punching people, alright? Oh? I have no comment for that. For anime, however, I myself have a wide variety again. So let's see. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather calm all of you with words. So let's see. Throw some guesses out there for what kind of anime I like. I want to see what you guys think of what I like. I'll tell you if it's true or not. Oh god. Yes, Steins Gate is up there. Steins Gate is number 1. Yes, number 1. Huge fan. No, no, I have not watched. I don't want to watch. The Japanese voices of JoJo. I do watch a little bit of JoJo here and there when I have the time. Fist of the North Star, classic. School Days, that's cursed. That's actually cursed. Love Live, nope. Full Metal Alchemist, yep. Redo of David, no comment. Redo of Healer, no comment. Boku no Pico, no. Cause that's just as cursed. Tokyo Mew Mew, no. Sailor Moon, here and there. I really like the traditional animation, where it goes cell by cell instead of digital animation. High School DxD. Seen the first episode. That's about it. Initial D, yes. Cells at Work, yes. Bleach, yes. So one of my favorite genres, I know it might be saturated, but isekai. And I really like the aspect of retaining past knowledge and passing it on into a different universe. New life. No, that brings tears. Yup, Slime. It is true, I do have a second season. ReZero, yes, that's up there. Rising of the Shield Hero, yes. I'm excited for season 2 that'll be released in spring. Relife, I have not. Black Clover, I got about halfway through. Goblin Slayer, yes. Devil's a Part-Timer, yes. Goblin Slayer I actually enjoyed because of the dynamic between the cast of characters. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. No, Mecha, no, that is not true. I mean, unless we're talking about Boku no Hero Academia, then we have ourselves something else. Uta no Princess Samamaji. I have not watched that. I've heard about it, but I have not watched it. Alright, before things get too out of hand, let's move on to dislikes. Now, this may come as a surprise, but let's see. What do we got for dislikes? Harpoon guns. But I'm also a moderator, a part of that. No. Okay, we'll throw this down here. What? Who even says that? This is like being a slave? No one wants to be a slave. Alright. No safety goggles, messes in the lab, biology, and extreme heat. Alright, I let me change this. That's also a meme. It's mostly just these three. Would it help if I gave everyone head pats? So with no safety goggles, it's just practically unsafe. No, the messes. I enjoy chaos, but when it's incompetent chaos, that's where I draw the line. Simple. This is not an experiment. If it was an experiment, it would be perfect. Perfectly fine. And the enjoyment of wearing goggles. And so, extreme heat especially, I've been to some really hot climates, and they do not favor me whatsoever. I personally love winter as a season. I'm sorry if you feel attacked. Yeah, that is true. I mean, summer's fine and all, but with winter, you can dress as many layers as you want. With summer, you can't really get any less than a t-shirt. I mean, you can, but that's frowned upon. I have no comment. I have no comment regarding that. Uh, no comment. No comment. Uh, yeah, it's fine. The lab coat stays on. I mean, in the future, I guess I could do a no lab coat reveal. That is not true. I enjoy myself. No lab coat. We will see. We will see. Definitely, people would be going crazy. I mean, it is within the guidelines. No, the lab coat's important. You can't mess with that. Lab coat is a tradition. Okay, we're gonna move on to fears. Where am I at? Kanji characters. I don't know. Microwaving bananas is an experiment. I enjoy. I'm not a time traveler. Anyways, microwave grapes. It's not what a time traveler would say. These are some very interesting comments. Kanji characters. Fears people finding out you invented everything, which is nothing. I mean, what I invent has no impact whatsoever because it'll just happen regardless. Human evolution. All right, well, let's bring this down. So generally that fits in with my dislikes. Is messes. If they're talking about microwaves, it's a reference. Steins Gate reference. Is it true that when you say return to monkey, everyone less than 200 IQ becomes a monkey? Um, it's a big possibility. That is an experiment we'll have to try out one day. Oh no, I need my eyes. Without my eyes, my goggles would be basically useless. And I love my goggles. And so, my fears are messing up data and experiments. Because if there's... It ties into failures. Same with failing tasks as well. It just rubs me the wrong way. I always like to prepare and make sure everything is going as planned. But say it's a hypothesis and we're testing, that is fine. But if it's like something direct, then that is gonna mess with me. Microwaved a fork and nothing happened? No comment. I could microwave one eye, but I personally like having both eyes. Have a personal AI? That could be a future move. And then, personality traits. My third eye? Sorry, I can't find it right now. I seem to have lost it. Can you help me find it? Personality? Nope. That is wrong. Microwave my shoes? No, I'm not microwaving a microwave. This is getting out of hand. Next thing you're gonna say, microwave myself. I'm not doing that. So I only have one true personality trait. Actually, I have two. How microwave my personality? Yes, I wish I could microwave ideas. Oh no, I wasn't gonna put engineer's personality trait. So these are the two defining traits. Being a perfectionist and sometimes being overly friendly. Let me drop that in there. That is weird. Are you sure that isn't me? Microwave your partner? I do all the experiments myself. And everyone else is an assistant or a test subject. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I can microwave whoever's in the self-proclaimed harem, because I do not have one. No, if I were to microwave my tongue, then I truly wouldn't be able to speak. My artist had a mix-up. I didn't proofread it, and that's why I announced the error that is the blood typey instead of blood type. Truly the best results. Of course, with different assistants, test subjects, I'll be able to get a truly accurate reading. And if there's more than one, we can get the precision down as well. I do microwave donuts. Okay, just because I don't proofread does not mean I'm not a perfectionist. For me, typos are common. They happen from time to time. So that is nothing on my conscience. Microwave pizza? Make sure you microwave it all the way through. But personally, I like mine baked. Baked pizza. And when you make it yourself, it is something exceedingly good. Tasty. I will add that to the experiment. To microwave you and the 5-gum. I feel like if I microwave my brain, everything would implode. Perfect is relative, but the machine itself, that will have to come at a later date. Excuse me? Microwave what? It's a bad moment. You know what? I'll just microwave the internet. That'll set everything in place. Microwave. No, I don't know if I could microwave my PC. Without it, how am I going to share all these wonderful comments? All this wonderful content. Share my experience with all you wonderful people that came to support me today. Hired. No. I am not a time traveler. Okay. Well, as you can see, this is all my interest and personality. There will be more to come if you watch in the future. Going through multiple dimensions? No comment. No, I'm not gonna microwave my teeth. I've seen that twice now. Yes, actually that is true. We are gonna move on to the next phase, which is Q&A or AMA. Alright. Ask me anything. But let's not get too out of hand. Noah's Ark doesn't exist. Am I in Persona 5? No. I don't exist in Persona 5. How old am I? Right here. This is the age. blood type right here. I'm just going back. You guys seen basically everything. Yes, and yes. Except, Mika, I'm not 82. That is false. No, this is bad. My favorite thing about engineering? The ability to create and to share with every wonderful person in the world. Do I wear goggles? Yes. Someone microwaved human skin? No comment. Do you share lasagna? Yes. I do share lasagna. Yes, I do have cures for that. I did not invent donuts. This is the one thing I did not invent. Like, I invented anything at all. Everything is relative. But nothing is exactly true. Yes, I do know the cure for that as well. It's called Dragon Ball Z. You're right. I'll put on my goggles back on. Yes, I do have a Twitter. You can find it in links. Yes, links. Global warming? Global warming does exist. And we do have the potential to effectively reverse the process. No, I don't do that sort of thing. And I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. I do let bygones be bygones. Do you like white chocolate? I personally like any kind of chocolate. Vanilla or regular. Milk. Dark, however. I said global warming does exist and it can be reversed. Did I stutter? I hope not. Maybe I'm just speaking too fast. How many languages can I speak? Very basic. I did not invent you. I have not ever done that either. Okay, so for the languages, English is native. Japanese is basic. German is also basic. And I know Russian at a very basic scale. Scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at drawing? 2. We'll say 2. See, the thing is, with German, I need to practice it. I just haven't got around to really practicing it. How did you become a VTuber and what makes you want to become one? Well, I got my start from an idea. And this idea was to share all the amazing experiences that you can. The chat's messing me up. Give me a second. I'll wink. Prove that I speak German. Was kann ich für dich machen? Ja. I, however, cannot read that bun. Kanji, hiragana, and katakana all in one sentence. はい。私はダビドです。7の何ぞはまだ謎。Alright. Ich habe nicht verstanden. Okay. The mystery of the banana is still a mystery. Okay, so how did I become a VTuber? I wanted to share this idea of engineering with the world. I wanted to express my passion, not compassion, and my interest with all of these lovely people. And then what makes you want to become one? Well, that's simple. To have a wonderful, happy, and thriving community that we can all cherish in. Don't worry, you're not that late. This is Q&A. Actually, it did start an hour ago. But we'll get into we'll not get into the specifics. Programming. Do you have experience in programming? If so, what languages? I do. I remember in high school and part of middle school, back in the young years, Visual Basic was extremely popular. And that in itself is a nightmare because there's no application in the market for it. So what I did to do was I went on an adventure to learn Python and C#. I certainly like C# because of the the pound sign. It wasn't any meaning behind it. It was just the way it was written. How sharp? As sharp as this stuff. Let's just say stuff. I remember messing around in middle school with QBasic. I don't know if I still have the file, but I created a small adventure game. Thank you, I appreciate it. I can't do cute cat noises. Other talents? Well, yes, I invented JavaScript, and I didn't. Sharp enough to transform a sharp into ++. We'll see. What I can do, because I'm thinking about hosting lessons in the future. I could go through very basic programming. We'll start with QBasic, because that is literally as simple as it gets with programs. Yes, I can type hello world. that is definitely the basics. But to actually type it in chat, I'm gonna pass on that. Because this is Q&A. And everyone has questions. And honestly, I prefer to avoid JavaScript whenever possible. I don't use it as often. What else? If yes, I wouldn't say I'm good at cooking, but I know enough to make some pretty good meals. But if I wasn't to become an engineer, I had two things in mind. It would either be accounting, No, I did not invent any of that. No, cloud. That's this can just break the brain. Second, it would be neuroscience. I'm really interested in the brain. I am not. Does the engineer mean software engineer? It does not. It pertains to electrical engineering. Cause someone asked a question earlier about robots and AI. I think AI is beneficial in the research fields. Like highly beneficial. And for robots, I personally believe there should be a restriction because people need work. And if we have robots that take over jobs, that could be very, for a society, unproductive. Because then we'll start becoming more comfortable. Yes, and no one talks about the negatives of AI or robots. That the job engineer was named after you since your name is David W.'s engineer. 50 followers, no coat reveal? No comment. No, I do not wish to be blind. That is awful. But also, we have, I hate to say it, but people that sometimes doesn't use critical thinking. They prefer just to do, labor. I know that, with some labor, it can be very beneficial, such as construction. But to produce machines of that, it's going to cost a lot of resources. We're okay. Let's stop for a moment. We're getting too technical. I will discuss this topic on a later date. I know ARs are good for I'm not just talking labor. I was just using labor as an example. It can be used in practically any field. Are you good at kids? And socialize, not in whatever you think? Yeah. I hate to say it, but kids are naturally drawn to me. They're fine. It takes up a lot of energy. See you at the TED Talk. I'm in software too. Perfect. I did not invent Bitcoin. No comment on the Bitcoin as well. Anything after that? Actually, speaking of things like that, as an accountant, stocks were a big part of what I was gonna go into if I was an engineer. Yep, I spread the word, and it just happened. Managing stock portfolios is very... because you gotta distribute the resources between companies and all the investments that have been made. I know with that distribution, you can have dividends. And these dividends can be paid back promptly as you being a patronage to supporting. No, that is not true. Have I ever gotten into an accident? Many. Most of them have been just childhood incidents. They don't relate to time travel at all. But I remember this one time back when I was a wee young engineer. I was trimming copper wire, and I accidentally made a really sharp pointed side. And with that, I accidentally clipped it, and then the wire itself came back and it cut my finger. And it cut it really deep. And I have a scar from it. And then I have micro scars as well. Yes, the telephone's ringing. The wire assaulted me? Yes. Yeah, I was using wire strippers. I was trying to strip it. And then clipped it on its side. And it kind of just... the tension on it kind of flicked back, cut my finger. Down telephone poles as a kid. Interesting. What do you want to say to future David in 1 year? Good luck. Do your best. Continue these efforts. And just remember that this community and my past self will always be here to support you. And as of the me right now, I myself support all of you. Simple tricks to gain millions. There's no simplicity in gaining millions. Mega, no. That is... Alright. Moving on. That, I was definitely not expecting that. Alright. We are gonna go ahead and move on to the final phase of this debut. If only. There are Easter eggs in your background. If you want to look, sure. No, I'm not gonna imagine that. Show my final form. No, you can't. You're not allowed to. That is bad. Think David is the final form? No, it is not. There's no final forms just yet. Although, since you mentioned it, wide. It is wide, David. Hey, how's it going? Glad you can make it. Wide. We are talking wide. We are about to find out. Why? And it can get even wider as well. Yes, I used the wide version as a riot shield. Be afraid. All right. Oh, wide hands. Behold the wide hands. We're gonna compress it even more. I am the final boss. Wait, what? Imagine what? No comment. Don't get out of hand here. Who's the real me? Let's just say they both are. Because you are observing. Both are here. If you weren't, I'd be here and not here. I mean, it is what it is. No, no one's from the engine. No one's from the future. It's just all engineering. No comment. No comment on that, Jolly. None at all. It's bad. Oh no. What do you mean? I would never decline a invite to Smash Bros. In fact, what I could do in the future is we can have a Smash tournament between the viewers, and I'll be the commentator, and provide commentary. If I microwaved myself wide, a new matter would be found. Thank you. I would definitely do that. You decline to be? Yes, I have to decline. My my abilities are too immense. It would just break the game. I'd be microwaving Smash Bros. I did not accept any invitation to Persona 5. No, if we microwave the Q&A, nothing's gonna exist. A Rocket League tournament? That's pretty good. Doing a good job at not just laughing the entire time. Of course, I need to provide some type of commentary. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as interesting. It would just be dead. Anyways, no. Test subjects to being microwaved? A final stage? What kind of final stage in Smash Bros? I mean, I did design none of it. ASMR? No. But yeah, this is all for science. Speaking of which, yes, I do have pets. I did mention we were moving on to the final phase, but there's no final stage. So the two pets, I have two pets. One of them is a fluffy white cloud. That is a Shiba Inu. The other one is a small dirty fluff. A dirty cloud. That is a Yorkshire Terrier. Have I ever researched my pet? The species, yeah, but never on my own dog. No, I will never make my little white cloud, a lab rat. He is the companion. This is the final stage. Now you must throw your worst insults to beat me. I like both animals equally. Yeah, preference over dog though. There we go. I truly do. Just about any animal, I will attempt to pet it. Behold the final form. Okay, so I'm gonna do some audio tests, audio checking. This will be the first experiment for everyone that is here in the chat. Let me mute this. Testing. Testing. How do we sound? Testing. Okay. There we go. Yes, I do sound like myself, but with just a little bit of reverb. Just a little reverb. Just a little. Mic test. 1 2 1 2. All right. Behold the final form. Wide. Jar. You have stumbled into the wrong layer. Now you must pay the price. And that price must be paid in full. Uh-huh. Precisely. This is it. This is truly wide. We will get wider. What about my laugh? What about it? This isn't just any kusa. This is wide kusa. Yes, truly, my head fills up bo- both sides of the frame. All right, so getting sidetracked. No, that's not it. What his brain to be wide? Wide VTuber? Yeah. I guess you could say that. I am wide. Yes, the experiment caused me to turn wide. Not just any kind of wide, extra wide. Wide tubing. Yes. Yes. All right. So let me hide this. Toss this at the bottom. So I present to you the end phase of this debut. Boss music. All right. Give me one moment. $4K? Yes. Truly, the wide, David, is the real, the real 4K master behind the stream. Oh, wait, I forgot to do one thing. Howdy. There we go again. I'm sensing no audio. Stonks be wide? Yes, they can be as wide as possible. Well, speaking of stonks, everything will be absolutely perfectly fine. Howdy. Engineer in your chat is just fixated on one measurement. So tell me, what measurement would that be? The wide index? No! Truly the darkest timeline. Again. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, now I see what the problem is. And we will end this off with some singing. Can you hear it? Actually, I should probably test this first. W for wide? No, that is true. Okay. Can you hear it? Testing, testing. Perfect. What? Keeps cutting out. The most crucial times. My. What is. Does this have to be so difficult? Audio. Work. Okay. The audio, yeah, it just did. Just happens. Okay. Let's see if this works. Audio said sayonara. It honestly, it truly did. I have an idea if this does not continue to work. It's all about finding the medium. Okay, adios kaputs. Let me try this. Acapella time? No. No, I do not. All right, how's it this time? Because instead of an actual media file, I went ahead and decided to play through the desktop. Okay. I am very grateful. All right. Let's go. Yes. All right, let's see some hype. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Fly me to the moon, me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I stereo. I maybe should have hydrated before this. That was my only issue. Mouth's starting to get a little dry. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. That's true. I should drink the 7 bottles of water before singing. Wait. Shit. I was on mute the entire time. Screw me. Alright. That's a redo. I mean, did you at least hear? I mean, what? Did you hear me? Okay. I thought I was muted for a second. I got a little concerned. A redo? Oh, okay. Let me hydrate first. All right. Encore? I'm only gonna redo this one more time, and that's it. That's it for me. Okay. Hydration check. Mic check. Version 2 check. Or the redo. This is the redo of David. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah, most of this in the middle is just instrumental. It's to really, the sound, the synth. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That I can definitely tell you that is not my best performance. But I'm glad you all enjoyed it. And with that, I would like to say thank you for all your support, for coming out, just being a good audience in general. All of you deserve a head pat. Sadly, no encore, no second encore. I don't have one prepared, but I appreciate everyone. I'm glad you could come out here and have fun. Just be yourself and continue experimenting and stay tuned for more exciting adventures. All right? And with that, this is David David W. Davey signing off.